Good evening and welcome to the Traverse Podcast, episode 30.
Whoop, whoop.
Ken Griffey Jr., 3-0. Baseball reference.
Sorry, I don't like baseball.
All right. You might notice things are a little different.
Like the backdrop.
We got a whole new studio we just put up today.
Yeah, we got some new lighting and we got a new backdrop, which we're taking Christmas pictures with.
What up? You can take them too if you want to give us $50 a pop, son.
Right.
We got to make money out
$50
here.
to use our facilities.
We got to pay for this shit now.
I got the house decorated for Halloween.
Yeah, we got this. I don't know if they can see it, but there's like...
Yeah, it's like a spider web thing.
Yeah.
It's a runner. It's a table runner.
Yeah, the house looks good. We did that yesterday. Well, I didn't, but you did.
Yes.
Exciting. You did a good job.
Thank
Looks great.
you. I do enjoy Halloween.
Yeah.
Got our jerseys on because football season is officially back.
Yeah, the Cowboys' best team ever.
Whoop, whoop, even though they lost.
Playoff bound. What up? Super Bowl. Going to Super Bowl. I feel like I'm Rex Ryan, right? Didn't he used to promise Super Bowl every year with the Jets and they never made the playoffs?
Oh, please, the Jets are...
Yeah, what's up? But yeah, what did you do last weekend? I got to hang out with Bobby Kane on the 1s and 2s at Sickenburger. That's what I did.
I was
crushed
on a wine tour.
Slayed it, killed it, murdered.
And then you almost died that night.
I did. I walked home, canceled the Uber. I was like, I'm just going to walk it out. See how this goes.
Giving me anxiety from 200 miles away.
Sometimes the man just has to walk it out. You know?
I was in the Finger Lakes for a wine
I was
tour.
walking endlessly.
Yeah.
How was the Finger Lakes? How was the ladies' night? Girls' night?
It was girls' weekend.
Girls' night.
For someone's birthday.
All the wine, getting all wined up.
Someone's birthday, no ages mentioned.
Yeah.
Um,
No ages out there.
Yeah.
All girls are 21.
It was fun. No, we stayed in a house on Keuka Lake, and then we went to Dr. Frank's, Bully Hill, and Heron Hill.
Which one was your favorite? Well, list them 1 to, what is it, 3? You did 4, 5.
Well, I really I probably like the wines at Bully Hill the best.
Yeah.
Heron Hill has some good wines. Dr. Frank is more of a swanky one.
Oh, yeah?
It's super nice though, but they have stations. So you go to all these stations and they tell you a lot of stuff. So I like that a lot because they tell you how they make the wine. They were telling you about the vines and
how it all began.
the old roots and the new roots and how older vines make different types flavored wines flavors, and what makes the wine bubbly. And then they were telling the story of the family. So Dr. Frank was from the Ukraine or something, and he came over, and now it's 4th generation. It's still in his family though.
Oh, that's cool. So still family owned.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope. Yeah,
and they still have the place where they lived however many years ago, 70 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's still over there, and that's where they do tastings. I guess they make the champagne over there.
Oh, that's cool.
But they also do so we were we had to split up into groups, and they could only do I forgot how many in a group. There was 5 in a group, so there was 7 of us. So me and Titi and Jessica stayed in our own group, but we were paired up with another couple. But they were wine club members.
Oh, really?
They only lived 40 minutes away.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
They were a member of their wine club.
Yeah,
so
they're in the club.
They would do the tastings. They would get however many bottles for free. They would get the bottles every month.
That's where they're in the group.
Yeah, so they knew a lot about the wines too, and they were telling us, they're oh, this wine's really good. And then they said that at the house, you can schedule another. This is something you have to schedule in advance, but they do tastings over there with food pairings.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a little extra.
Matches with the drink or whatever.
Yes, because you know how they're always oh, this will be good with fish or chocolate or this, how they say it or whatever. But the wines were good there. That was our first place. And then Bully Hill had a little more going on there. They had a restaurant, and then they had the general store, and
they're bigger, right? They're probably
I think they're all equally as big. I didn't buy any of the wines there because you can find all those wines anywhere
and stuff.
Yeah, but there was Bully Hill. There was a couple that they said that they right now you can only get in there.
Oh, really?
You can't get every single one of their wines at Seneca or Bremer's,
sure,
but their most popular
stuff,
ones.
Edition and stuff too.
Yeah, their most popular ones. Even Dr. Frank's same thing. But you know how it is. Some things they don't have in season or whatever. It's different wines for different things. But but it was fun. And then Heron Hill was our last one. That was probably, I don't want to say it was the most fun, but they kind of like stuck us like under this tent, like farthest away from the building possible. And we had this guy that was like, he was 23 and he was like, it was his second day. So we were like torturing him, but it was funny. But like we had fun there, but we were just like, by then we were like done with the wine. We were ready to go home. He didn't tell us shit about the wines. He's just like, what do you guys want next? Like, we're like, sure. Like, it was all out of order. So, like, who wants this? Who wants that? Like, at Bully Hill and Dr. Frank's, they had it all, like, they gave you a menu.
Yeah.
And they had it in sections. Right. And you picked, like, one wine from each section. And there was only, like, a choice of 2 or 3 wines.
Nice.
So they didn't have, like, this had, like, 20 wines on it. And they're like, just pick whatever you want.
Right.
So then he's bringing all these, like, we're all trying different things. Like, and we weren't in any condition to make it, like, organized.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Jeez.
But we had fun with him. We were like breaking his balls and stuff. TT was like, Tyler, she's like, that was his name. She's like, how bad do you need this job? Like out of nowhere. And we're like, where is she going with this? She's like, because we could just like wheel that little bar out of here. And he's just like, kind of need a job. Like he was like getting his MBA or something. It was funny, but.
Nice. Yeah.
But we had a good time. Like we had like, when you go on wine tours and you rent a house, it's more fun at the house.
Yeah.
Not saying the wineries weren't fun.
And stuff.
Yeah. Like it's just like like once we got back to the house and we're like hanging out and like listening to music and like doing whatever, it was fun. Not that the wineries weren't fun.
Right, yeah, but it's all about the house and having fun, joking around.
Right on the lake. It was a really nice house. It was cool.
That's fun.
I made a bomb-ass charcuterie plate.
Yeah, we should do that here sometime.
Well, it was funny. I can, but because Titi was like, you should like do this on the side. I'm like, what do you mean do this on the side? She's like, make them and like sell them for people. And she's like, I'm like, who's gonna do that? Like nobody. She's like, people are always looking for things. So she sent me the other day like a screenshot from like one of those Facebook groups, like 315 menus or something. Yeah. And this woman was like looking for a charcuterie plate for 6 to 8 people. Oh, so these people like pay $50-$60 for it. Yeah. So like,
yeah. Could be a business venture for you. Well, like you said, I love charcuterie plates. Like I said, I still like know the table in Fort Plain is like one of the best ones that I've had, and like, well, you know, I've had quite a few good ones, but like I like distinctly remember like what I had that was good, and that's usually few and far between when you go out places. So. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Well, because some of them are just like.
Yeah, there's like pepperoni.
Something that you could make.
Yeah, it's like pepperoni cheese.
But some of them are like local, like.
Yeah, no, they had like pickles and like mustard and like they had like the all sorts of different meats and stuff from like elsewhere. It was pretty awesome. Like I gotta take you there still to talk about it, but.
2 years.
Well, I've been trying to bring it, but the only day I have off is Sunday. They're not open Sunday, so we gotta go either late Saturday or late Friday. But
that's harder to go to too because it's in Fort Plain.
Yeah, well, you could be there in like an hour, but I have to get out a little bit early.
But I want to go to Taylor and the Cook too.
Get it figured out, but
Taylor and the Cook.
Yeah,
they're not open, are they?
They're not open Sunday.
Well, no,
they're
open but the Fort Plain one is not even open.
I think it was. I have to call. They said it was on the website, but maybe they didn't update.
Oh, I thought they were only doing like takeout.
That's what it was last I knew.
But who wants to do that?
Well, no, I think I looked last time. I looked, it was like whatever yesterday,
open?
and they said they were open, but I'd have to call them to see. But they were closed. They said they open at 5, and I couldn't call them in time. Sorry, I apologize.
It's okay.
By the way, just a little static right here.
You know, I sprayed my hair with static art.
It's not bad. It's just there's a little.
I'm gonna have to spray. Oh, look, there's a piece of my hair.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to spray this with static art. There's 2 pieces of my hair in there.
It is a little frizzly. So we just got this today, so it's a work in progress.
And it's like what, polyester?
Yeah, or Polynesian.
It's not.
It's something like that. No, it's.
That's the
I forgot there was 2.
Chick-fil-A.
No, there was 2. One was like a form of cloth, but this one's supposed to be wrinkle free, which there's still wrinkles in it, but whatever. So I paid extra for that to be better. But
and it's not. It's totally wrinkled, but you can't tell because it's very like rustic or
Thanks
vintage
a lot, China.
looking. It's very vintage looking. Probably has COVID in it.
Probably. They probably sent it here to kill us.
Yeah. I wonder why I can't breathe.
Take me now. It's all right. I'm ready for it. 2020. Let's get the shit over with. What are we doing here?
Yeah, Ruth Bader
Ginsberg
Ginsberg died.
Yeah, like what's up? No.
RBG.
Yeah.
Ruth Bader Ginsberg. I keep saying Ruth Gator Binsberg.
Binsberg.
But no, she was a big pioneer for women's rights and.
Yeah, now elections all off the rails. No. It's like the year everything's gone crazy.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
She was just like.
And then what's her name passed away too? The Game of Thrones lady.
Yes, I forgot her real name.
Later.
But she played. She was Olenna Tyrell, Marjorie Tyrell's grandmother.
She was the best one. She was always talking
awesome.
smack to people. It was great. Yeah. She's like 80, just slaying out there.
Mm-hmm. So what do we got today?
What do we got? Here's the lineup. NFL crowd noises.
Oh yeah.
What a joke that is. That sounds. And I don't know if you saw it or not. I know some people that are boycotting the NFL. A couple people I know are. But
so it's the only freaking silver lining.
I'm like, bro, I gotta have something.
Watching football, okay?
You take away the concerts, the fair, everything I look forward to. I can golf. That's about it.
It's like the only thing that feels normal right now.
I don't know what else to do.
Sundays.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the only thing I have else to look forward to. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I like football. I like to watch the players. I like to watch Cowboys lose. Here we are. I'm watching it.
Right.
But
so,
yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because I'm like, why does it still sound like there's people there? Because the first
one
we're
trying to figure it out. We're like, where's that noise?
Well, because the first game we watched
was the Bills.
No, the first game we watched on Thursday
actually
had some fans there.
Yeah, it was the Chiefs game. They actually had fans.
So they had some. So some of them are limited. Most of them are like no fans until further notice.
Yeah, but upstate, Buffalo didn't have any.
Not one.
It just state regulations.
But they still had like crazy things. I had to look it up, and apparently, the NFL like mixed sounds.
Yeah, they had like sound bites
for specific teams and games.
Like I heard the "Let's Go Buffalo."
Yeah, so they'll play the Buffalo chants, or they'll play the typical. So they probably just took recordings from like
last seasons,
and stuff like that, and just mix them all together. And there's like regulations on it, like they can only play it at a certain decibel. They cannot alter it, but it's played in the stadium.
Yeah.
So
it's played like 70 decibels.
It's not just on TV. Like the players can hear it too.
Right. Well, they were saying it messes up like their snap counts too and stuff because they like try to like fake count to get people to jump off sides and stuff. So like they have to have some sort of noise because otherwise like there's no like fake out basically because they can hear exactly what they're doing like after the hard counts.
Yeah, and they said they can't alter it or they'll get fined.
Right. I think the real loser here though is us because we can't watch people get thrown through tables at Bills games anymore.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like let down. Like that was like weeks of my life last year, just watching people like jumping off of shit, like buses, like bridges.
I'm sure they're still doing it like in their backyards or something.
Yeah, where's it at? I want to get the post. I want to see it. Barstool
ask like Natalie. Maybe she could video.
Yeah, Natalie.
I'll have Mike jump through a table and video it.
I'll have to do it.
Throwing ketchup and mustard at each other.
Just throwing hot dogs at each other and stuff would be awesome. But yeah, so the NFL has fake crowd noise, so that's exciting, I guess. Sorta.
It makes it feel normal, I guess.
Sure. Except there's no one there and you hear people there that aren't there. That's totally normal. But
it's the illusion.
Another weird thing about COVID, no Macy's Day Parade. Yeah, unreal.
Well, no, that's not true. There is a
parade, but you're not allowed to go to it.
No, so it's televised only.
Yeah, which is like
okay, so it'll still.
So now kids can't see Santa. They can't go trick or treating. What's up?
First of all, that's not true. The trick or treating thing is not true.
Right now, I apologize to Spotify.
Yeah.
that happened this week.
Here's the thing.
So what's the truth then?
So it sucks for the people that wanted to go to the parade, but like going to the parade, I don't think would be a very enjoyable experience. Like I would assume it would be like a once in a lifetime.
Yeah, it's the Macy's Day Parade. It's huge.
Yeah, but you don't want to. Would you ever go to it? You want to go wake up
at
2 in the morning?
They want to see like Santa Claus.
They're still gonna be there.
They'll be like, all right.
It's just gonna be on TV.
Yeah, but they don't get to like see the real Santa.
All right.
Like all these big ass floats.
Let me explain something to you.
Like Scooby Doo.
Let me explain something to you.
Anymore, but
okay. To go to the Macy's Day Parade to get a spot to see anything.
Yeah, it's like New Year's Eve.
You have to get up at like 2 in the morning and stand outside. Right. I was just talking to somebody at work. They told me about it. They said we were standing there for hours like this. She goes, we couldn't move. We were like this.
Yeah.
Because we were sandwiched in with other people.
It's because it's about the experience. That's how I was at Little Wayne too. When I went to Little Wayne and SPAC, I was like here and here on the thing. Like here and here. Right on the rail, bro. I wasn't moving from there for like 6 hours. And it was 98 degrees out. And guess what? I saw the whole show. That's what it's all about. It's about the sacrifice.
Okay, you would have never
Lil Wayne and Rick Ross.
in your entire life gone to the Macy's Day Parade. It's so
I would if I had kids and they wanted to go.
Well, we're not.
And then they talk me into a bad decision. Kids. Okay?
You don't want to bring your kids there. That's how they get sold into sex trafficking.
That's how they get COVID.
Yeah, and that's how they get into sex trafficking.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They're in a vulnerable place with a lot of crowds.
Yeah, that's why you always have the hand roll. You gotta hold the hand, hold the arm.
Sex trafficking.
Take the hand off the arm. I'm looking for
sex trafficking central.
Where you at, Junior or Sally, whatever your name is?
Anyway, most kids never go to that. They don't care. They want to watch it on the TV. So stop being negative, Nancy.
Whatever.
You're still gonna watch it on TV, and guess what? Trick or treating's still happening. That's not true. That was a rumor.
So they are trick or treating.
Governor
anyone else out there verify it?
I already verified it. Governor Cuomo
Someone else
made a statement and said, so here's what happened. I'll tell you the whole story.
All right. Let's get to the bottom of it right now.
Some towns in Los Angeles put a ban on Halloween activities. Okay.
I saw it local though.
Nope. They put a ban on Halloween activities in LA. Then it was rumored. Everyone started saying Governor Cuomo's next. He's going to put a ban. Rumors say that there's going to be a ban on trick-or-treating in Utica and Rome.
Mm-hmm.
He made a statement saying, that is not true. I am not banning trick-or-treating. He goes, I can't stop you from going around your neighborhood asking for candy. He said, I will give you my guidance and my expertise, which is all bullshit anyway. And you can, and he's like, and you can use your guidance. He goes, if parents want to have their kids go out and trick-or-treat, then that's fine. He's not banning it.
So are you supporting that movement? Or are you going to be out there handing out candy like
Fuck yeah.
All right.
I love Halloween. My house is decorated.
All right.
I will be giving out candy. However, it is on a Saturday, and we're probably not going to be at the house. We're probably going to be at a party.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So...
It's actually on a Saturday?
Yes.
The 31st?
Yes.
Oh, so we'll probably be somewhere else, I know.
But I support it.
We'll just leave a box out.
I might do
that. We'll probably
okay.
be safer. It'll be safer that way.
I might just leave a bowl
We care
there.
about the kids. I'll be like, here you go. I got some Germix and some candy. Take both. Have a great night. You know, stay safe.
Yeah.
Take a mask.
Yeah, I'll leave Germex and a bottle of Clorox. No.
Oh, my God. What next? Oh, and no trick-or-treating. Brought that up already.
Lies.
Oh, yeah. Kiss
Travis
FM.
is full of fake news.
Stole this from Kiss FM, by the way. Kids breaking phones on purpose and demanding new ones to their parents. It's a way of the new, like, I want the Jordans. Remember that when you were growing up? You wanted the freshest Jordans, which they are worth it, by the way. But now kids are, like, sacrificing phones to get new ones and then being like, well, I want a new phone. Bam, break.
Mm-hmm.
And
I believe that.
Then what? As a parent, are you getting them a new phone? Are you rewarding bad behavior? Or are you just going to be like, now you don't have a phone?
That's what I would do.
Me too.
I think kids don't realize, like...
How blessed. Hashtag.
Well, I mean, you break a phone, so, like, it costs $600. You have to either have insurance or you pay it off.
Right.
If you have insurance, you're not getting a brand new phone.
Yeah. No, it's all refurb anyway.
And it's going to be
the previous
same
model, right?
It's the same model that you already have.
Yeah, so still the old model. If the new one comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not, I mean, if you break your phone...
You're not gaining anything. Yeah, it's a lateral move.
Well, kids don't understand that. They just want the newest phone. But I mean, I believe that kids would absolutely do that because they are, like, there's two things. Kids are spoiled and they want the newest phone, but also I feel like they're pressured to feel cool. Yeah. And, like, that's the cool thing now. It's like when I was little, if it was, like, cool if you had a Tamagotchi and a Furby.
Yeah. I remember the pumps. They were big.
Now it's like, oh, you only have the iPhone 8. They're like, oh, that's, like, that. You're so stupid. Like, I have the iPhone 11 Pro, and it's like, you're 10.
Yeah.
How's a kid today? He's like... I've had an iPhone since I was like 5, and I wanted to punch him in his face. And he also had his mask below his nose, and I wanted to be like, boop!
That's what you get.
Little spoiled
this kid's gonna learn today.
Every single time I hear a story about someone's kids, it, like, solidifies my decision to never, ever have children.
I can't say anything. I spoiled Morgan on purpose, and then Josh and Ash had to deal with it, so I don't know. Which she actually...
Well, you're buying her clothes. You're not buying her an iPhone.
That's true, yeah.
She's 5.
Reconcilable, you know?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean...
I think there's some fresh ass Nikes, though.
Well, here's another thing, too, is, like, it's a little bit on the parents, because if I was, like, being a brat and demanding a phone, my mother would beat my ass.
Yeah.
Like, I never demanded things from my parents, because I was, like, even though, like, everyone's like, oh, you're the only child, you're spoiled. Like, a little bit, yeah. I really did have a lot of things, but I didn't ask for them.
Right.
You know, like, when I was little, I would make a Christmas list, and I would write the prices down.
Yeah.
And I would literally write, if it's too expensive,
don't get it.
It's okay, you don't have to get it. Like, I was always, like, cost conscious.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, no, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember being a kid, like, I remember good gifts. Like, my mom, even, like, with sports, I used to play basketball all the time, so I always needed kicks. And she'd, like, split it with me. She'd go up to, like, $100, and anything over that, I had to spend. And I'd always, drop an extra, like, $30-$40, and she'd always hook me up. But, I don't know, you gotta have that balance, you know? It's like, it has to cost you something, you know? You gotta be working towards something.
I mean, my parents, like, did what they could for me.
Yeah.
But I feel like they always kind of instilled, like, I always had a job, and I always, you know, like, maybe they, like, paid for my car or something when I was in college.
Yeah.
But I got a job in college, and, like, I made money, and that was my spending money in college. Yeah. Like, if I still remember
the last time I had to borrow money off my dad. It was, like, the worst experience ever. I was 18, and I was working at Walmart distribution at the time, and also doing, like, a laundromat at night or some shit. And I remember I had to borrow, like, $400 because I couldn't pay for I had to get new tires for my truck, so I was plowing and shit with it. And he had to give me, like, $400, and they were, like, $800 tires, but I still remember, and I paid him back, like, ASAP. It was, like, the next week I worked overtime or some shit. But just like little things that, you know, you learn along the way. Just like working, the cost of shit, how much you gotta, you know, put into it to get there.
And nowadays everything's more expensive and there's more things that kids want.
Yeah.
And that's
I can't imagine like having a fucking iPhone every year, paying for an iPhone every 2 years for your kid. That's insanity. Dropping $30 a month just on a phone.
I know. Well, yeah, especially like, I mean, as an adult, if you break your phone, it's your responsibility. You're like, all right, I messed up. I broke my phone. Now I gotta dish out money to get another one.
Yeah. No,
like,
that's true, right.
And here's the thing with us. Like, if I cracked my phone, if it still worked, I'd be like, all right, I'll just like wait.
Right.
Like, maybe I'll get a new one. Like, my phone right now is like when I make a call, it takes like 20 seconds to connect.
Yeah.
It's not normal. I've already had my SIM card replaced. Like, I have insurance. I can get a warranty replacement. And I'm like debating. I'm like, maybe I'll get a warranty replacement. Maybe I'll get the new phone when it comes out. But I'm like, I'm not like, oh my God, I need the new iPhone every year.
Right.
I'm like debating. I'm like, I'm going to see if the new iPhone's coming out and what it looks like, what deals they have on it.
Camera again.
Yeah, but see what deals they have on it. And I'm going to make the decision, either ride this one out until it completely shits the bed, or, and I was talking about that today at work. I'm like, people come in and they freak out. You would think that like someone just died.
Yeah.
Because their phone doesn't work. And it's like all of a sudden they need like, what if I have to call 911? I had to call 911 recently. I have a job. I have this. I need it for work. I need it for my business. And it's like all of a sudden, like if your phone is that important to you, then you need to have a better backup plan.
Yeah.
You need to have your shit backed up, and maybe like if you're running your business, like I don't know, have a backup phone. Right. Like have a backup phone. It's like it doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Like everyone just like freaks out about it, and I'm like, when last time my phone broke, which it wasn't me that broke it. It was just like a issue with the iPhone 7. It just like stopped having service.
Right.
It did it on a Friday. So
really?
What that means is that you get overnight shipping, but it doesn't come till Monday.
Yeah.
Well, like that was it. You remember? It was like 2 years ago. I was with you, I believe.
Yeah. Or the last guy.
No, it was you, because I was like texting everyone I have a work phone, but even if I didn't, like, I'm just like, all right, so I don't have my phone, so you're just gonna have to wait until I get home. I talk to 5 people a day. Yeah. If that.
No, I'm the same. When I remember my last time my phone broke, it was the speaker. When I answered my phone, I'd answer it.
And you were still using it.
And I could only use the speaker, but not the headphone or whatever. And I was using it that way. I was like, I don't like to talk on the phone anyway. Mm-hmm. And no one calls me because they know I don't like to answer. I never answer. Even Sean, ask Sean. He always calls me and I never answer him. Yeah. And he always bitches at me for it. I'm like, dude, I don't want to talk. Like, I don't have time to talk. I don't care.
You use your phone for work too, but you weren't like, I need a phone right now. I use it for work.
Yeah,
give me a phone.
As long as I have internet, that's really all I need.
Yeah.
But even still, I got the laptop working.
We were just saying that today.
I'd rather not have the phone because it's just bullshit.
I was like, I don't actually need a cell phone. I just need like an iPad or something that has internet capabilities, because that's all I use it for.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's Facebook messaging and Instagram anyway.
The only person I
barely text anyway now.
I mean, I do call people, but it's not like a necessity to talk to people.
Right. Like, no, I'd rather not. I hate talking to people. It's just like distraction for things.
I mean, I talk to my dad every morning, but then, I mean, I do have it for like, what's it called?
I just figuring out how many texts I sent. I had 6 or 7 texts like all day.
Yeah. Well, awesome. I mean, my doctors and stuff have the phone. It's my only form of like a phone. Yeah. But.
Yeah, no, I don't know. They're just, people are spoiled though, and they just get like bitchy.
I mean, if I had to go without a phone for a few days, I'm not gonna freak out a lot.
I was gonna tell that story I told you yesterday about work. About how we had a customer come in. I'm not gonna say who, but we had a customer come in yesterday. Or no, Sean was there. It was Thursday, and we were like slammed. We were actually busy doing a lot of shit, and we had our service advisor come up to us, and they're like, "Hey, this person's over here. They have a complaint saying that we didn't put a dipstick in their car or something," which is false, because we always make sure we do an eval. We check the cars over. We wouldn't miss a dipstick. It's a pretty obvious thing to not have on your vehicle. Mm-hmm. And like literally came in and was flipping out with us, and then the person went to their mechanic though prior, and they worked on the vehicle. So we're like, well, maybe the mechanic broke it. How do we not? Yeah, like you can't come to us 2 months after you buy a vehicle and then expect us to be like, oh, there's no dipstick. Mm-hmm. Like, it's been 2 months, A, and then B, you brought it somewhere else after us. So how do you know they didn't mess it up? So, but then come to find out, we're like, all right, price it out, see what it is. And it was $4.52. So, like, you drew out all the way over here. You waste, waste like 30, 40 minutes of your life for $5. I'm just like, yeah, just put it on and get her out. I don't know. It's weird. But, I don't know, people just are crazy. They just want to flip out with the little stuff.
They do. There's actually this video. It's really funny.
Which I think is what we're doing now, but whatever.
Us?
Yeah.
Bitching about people bitching.
Yeah, we're hypocrites. It's America. It's what we do.
No, because when I go some other place, I don't bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I get it. I know how it is. Like, we ordered the food yesterday, and they said it was going to be ready. So, shout out to the Acropolis Greek Restaurant. Love it.
Fire. Yeah.
They said 6:45. They're slammed. They're only open 3 days a week. They've been closed. They just opened up, like, a week ago.
Yeah.
So, everyone's, like, missing it and ordering food, you know?
Yeah, they're hammering through.
So, then they called, and I missed the call, but they had said closer to 7. Well, we ended up, like, getting there, I don't know, like, 6:50 or, like, 6:55 or something. And she's like, it's just going to be a few more minutes. And then, like, she kept, like, saying, you know, it wasn't too bad though, right? Or, like, wasn't bad, like, wait. Right? Yeah. Just, I mean, she was concerned. And I'm like, listen, I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm like, it's worth the wait. I don't care. Like, I understand you guys are busy.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's, like, my golden rule. It's frozen.
Is it still recording?
I don't know. It's gone. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, I noticed it at least.
Right, well,
okay.
Here we are. Now we're back. 25 minutes in.
I don't know where it went down.
We'll find out. It's been doing it to like even last week. I had to adjust it the whole time. We were off by like a lot, so I'll just go through it. We promised a whole bunch of stuff.
Test editing this for like 7 days.
It'll take me forever. Yeah, it's fine. But no, that's like my golden rule though. I don't ever bring back like food ever. Like almost ever. Even if it's like wrong, I don't care.
Oh no,
I'll just eat it. It's fine. It's still food, right? Like how much of a douche do you gotta be?
Well, because here's another thing too. Is like you can't be mean to your waitress because like they're not cooking your food.
Right. No,
if your food's bad. I mean, even if the waiter sucks, I'm like, whatever. People have bad days. I get it.
Exactly.
Like you don't know what they're going through.
Right.
Like maybe they're having a really shitty day and they didn't want to come to work, but they have no choice. They had to come to work. Like I've had those days. You know what I mean? Like. You just don't know. Same thing with customers. I mean, customers can be assholes too. I guess you don't really know, but
their background.
But I think that some people are just jerks all the time, and they just want things like. And people need to realize, coming from someone that works in retail, being nice gets you a lot farther than being an asshole.
Well, that's the thing. Just come in and be like, something got fucked up. Like, can we fix this? Yes or no? You know?
Yep.
Like, why go in there just guns blazing?
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew. I don't know. I just don't get that logic anyhow. Like I'm low key. For the
it's like let me come in and berate this poor worker about something that she has no control over.
Well, that and just like I don't know. I always talk about like the cost of things. Like I don't want to take time out of my day because like my time is precious to me. So like I don't want to take like an hour out of my life that I don't have to waste and go yell at someone about something they're not gonna give a fuck about. Basic most of the time, and then like B, they're probably not gonna do anything. So what's the point of doing all this extra shit? Just to get a reaction, like to prove a point. Okay, great. No one cares.
Right.
I don't know. That's just me though, I guess. Maybe. What else? Oh shit. Sober October coming up. I just looked at the fridge today. We got a lot of beer in there. And I was like, God, we gotta get rid of this shit quick.
Well, Travis is laying in bed last night and says to me, "Do you want to do Sober October with me or no?"
That's how I usually freeze most of my
questions. So I said,
questions.
well, that's not going to be a problem for me.
Yeah. Which, I don't know, for me, I'm looking forward to. I'll probably lose a lot of weight, actually.
Yeah, I think we'll jumpstart a diet.
Not that I drink super heavy anyway, really, anymore.
But guess what? Anything.
Yeah.
Like.
No, I know. It's still, like, sugar and carbs and shit. So, like, so
we're drinking tonight, but we got to drink all this beer before October.
We got pumpkin ale, Saranac, shut up. And then I got, what the hell do I got? Melon head, sour ale. It is actually sour. It's a little.
I want to say that I think the Saranac pumpkin is, like, the best. I've had like.
I'll have to have one. I haven't had one this year.
They're so good. I had I think it was like a Shipyard or something.
Yeah, the Shipyards. They're not great. I don't like the Shipyards compared to that.
It's very light.
The Shipyards like a snack on the
it's
face.
very light colored.
Yeah.
And I had one at Banu the other day, and I was just like, and they didn't have the Saranac.
Yeah, it kind of has that skunk ass taste.
It's weird. I'm like this Saranac Brewery.
Smooth. Smooth.
I love the Saranac winter beers. Yeah. Black Forest, Irish Red Ale.
Cold Snap's fire.
Cold Snap is Samuel Adams.
Oh, shit.
Nice try.
Fire.
Saranac Brewery Pumpkin Ale, Black Forest, Oktoberfest, all like the fall beers are my fucking jam.
Yeah.
Shout out to Saranac.
Fire.
Love y'all.
I was gonna talk personality test, but I don't think you remember what you are.
Oh, I have no clue. So we'll have to do that next
We'll
time.
skip over that for next week. Lastly, I guess we got the over under. So
instead of this or that, we're doing over under.
Yeah. So we got sports, football.
All right. So I picked like just a couple of the most popular teams.
Okay.
Games, I guess. So first one, Falcons Cowboys, or obviously Cowboys fans. Can you tell?
Cowboys for the win.
The over under is 54.
Yep.
And they are favoring the Cowboys, so the Cowboys are -4.5.
Yeah, I'd say Cowboys by at least 7.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go for the under on that.
Yeah, I'd say under too.
I don't think it's gonna be.
I don't think the Falcons are. Well, I don't know.
That was the
We'll
highest.
probably
one.
go off this week because we sucked last week.
That was one of the highest overs or over unders, 54.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot. A lot of them were in the 40s, but that was high.
Yeah.
I say under 54. I'll
Yeah.
take the under on that. I don't think they're gonna score over that.
28 apiece.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, if they're on
I'd
top
say
of their
Cowboys
defense,
though
if
by
they're on
7.
top of their defense,
I'd say like 27-21 Cowboys, 27-14 Cowboys.
Okay, next one is 49ers Jets. They are over under 41.5, and the Jets are +7 because the Jets suck. So I think even
I'd say Niners by more than that though.
I honestly think that the Niners will score
41
points alone.
Even without Kittle, because he's on my fantasy team and he's out now. Suck.
I don't know.
I'd say Niners though, and by definitely more than that. Because the Jets sucked last week. The only one they had was Crowder, who had on the bench. He went off for like a 80-something yard touchdown or some shit.
You think
But
it's
they're
going to be
not
over
getting
41? I would say under.
No, I would say the Niners.
Because I don't think the Jets could really put up much points.
Yeah. I'd say Niners by more than 7 and under 40.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't know. Maybe. Listen, these people that do these lines, they know right what they're doing. 41.5. Yeah.
0.5 points. Yeah.
All right. Panthers Bucks.
Lost a lot of money last year on this shit.
Panthers Bucks. 47.5 is the line.
That's last week.
Under over.
Yeah.
And they favor the Bucks, so they're -8 or -8.5.
Yeah, I would say Bucks by that. By over.
I don't know.
I think they're gonna go. I think Brady's gonna go off this week, so probably.
I don't think so.
All right, that's fine. That's your call.
Bills
Dolphins.
Dolphins. 41's the under and over.
Bills actually looked good last week.
Dolphins are +5.5.
I'd say the Dolphins could pull that off.
I think the Bills are going to win for sure.
By more than 5 though.
The Bills, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You would need a touchdown.
I think that they
could win. They could win by a touchdown or 2 field goals.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to make notes and see who was ranked this week.
All right, Pats Seahawks. 44.5 is the under over. Seahawks are -4. What did I say?
Under over.
Did I?
Yeah.
Under over.
Oh god.
Over under.
I don't know. The Pats look good. There's Cam Newton going off, running through stuff, doing a lot of things. I don't know. Seahawks are up a lot of points though too. Last
It's
week.
a tough call.
I'd say over 44.
I forgot to talk about one topic.
All right. What's your thing though, quick though? Who are you picking? I'm gonna pick Pats by. No, I'm gonna pick Seahawks, especially after last week.
I think the
By
Seahawks
over
will
44.
win.
Over 44 though, for sure. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
All right, over. Yeah, I could do
It's
it.
only
Over.
22 apiece.
Yeah.
I think they could be 28s, 30s
Yeah.
apiece. Good.
I forgot one topic.
Topic.
TikTok ban.
Oh yeah.
So I read about it. So it is officially banned as of tomorrow.
Okay.
But I read it. I didn't get into like extreme detail about all the legalities.
Right.
But they're banning it in the App Store.
Okay.
So if you already have it downloaded on your phone,
You can't download it.
you can
tomorrow,
still
but you
use
can still
it.
use
So
it,
like if
yeah.
you don't have it on your phone, you're
Right.
not gonna be able to download it. But
Right,
I
I
have
never had
it,
it.
so I'm
You
assuming.
never had your car. That's the Furious reference.
So I mean, all these kids already have it.
Yeah. So yeah, they don't care. Especially kids. They already were all over that shit.
Yeah.
They're with the trend. You know?
But I mean, I wouldn't be
These
surprised
kids.
if it got.
These kids out there.
But who knows though? Because if it's not available in the App Store, it might not update.
Yeah, that's true.
So once like the phone updates and stuff, the app might not be supported anymore. Eventually,
That could be. They probably try
because
like.
that happens a lot. Like
you know.
when the phones make major updates,
Yeah.
other apps always follow suit and make updates
Right.
to go along with like the changes.
Yeah.
And I've had people come in and be like, well, this app's not working. And I'm like, well, you just got to wait for an update, you know, and sometimes these, like, especially like the local apps, like if
Yeah,
it's like
they're
a
not as
local
good.
bank or something, it
They're
might take
easier.
them a little bit longer to like catch up. But yeah, that's what we got for you. I think we're all done for our topics and our.
Smoked. Episode 30. Out. Let us know what you think about the lighting and the backdrop.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
And rest is static.
Is it still like
She's
crazy?
ecstatic
Is
and
it crazy?
ecstatic. It's like a balloon.
Is it still like wild? I literally sprayed my hair with
We're gonna
static
have to-
guard
we're gonna
before.
start
This
the
is just the
shit.
time of the year.
Or to shut it down.
It's not even this though. Like I had static. I'm like, I had static
Surprise.
before I even
Yeah.
like came in here. I sprayed my whole head
It's probably you.
with static
It's gotta
guard.
be you. Yeah.
It's the time of the year. Static is in full
Yep.
fledged.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
ready to go.
I gotta carry dryer sheets around in my purse.
Yeah. All right, guys. Happy Sober October. We'll be on next week before that. But if you want to join us, comment, whatever you want to do.
Give us topics.
We're going to give one of these
Be a
away,
guest.
too. So if anybody wants one, comment, like. I'll pick somebody this week. Why not?
So we gotta have people sharing our stuff, man.
Yeah. Click subscribe, the whole nine. We got to YouTube it up here.
Tell all your friends about us. We're gonna start. Like I said, we want to try to get more guest ons. If you have something you want to talk about and or market or whatever, call us. Let us know. We'll get you on the show.
Exactly.
We'll go from there.
Yep, exactly. And yeah, I had a friend that actually said today that he's like, well, won't they play off YouTube? They'll demonetize you. And I'm like, dude, I paid for all this shit. They can't take what I already paid for.
Right.
But yeah, anyhow, that's enough of that. So see you next week, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Peace.